Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is a call to South Africa. I specifically want to speak to the other provinces in South Africa with regards to what is coming. You have to be serious about this. And now that the Western Cape, so what province in South Africa that is battling at the moment, not just for the sake of their own constituencies within the borders of the Western Cape. However, South Africa, other provinces, you have to come in terms of assisting the Western Cape. I'm talking of KwaZulu-Natal, the Northwest Province, Gauteng Province, the Northern Cape, the Eastern Cape, and the other provinces. This is your time not to be idle, but you have to remember that what is happening to you not directly is affecting you indirectly. This is a call for the destruction of South Africa. This is a political call, and civil society, I'm calling on civil society, which are composed of a lot of structures, social structures, religious structures. This is a call for you to unite and come up with a plan to annihilate the Julius Malema factor. And right now, this is actually a slap in the face for the church and for the faith structures. I'm not talking about the church only. I'm talking about the Muslim faith. I'm talking about the Buddhist, Judaism faith. I'm talking about all the faith groups. This is no longer a time where you can just say, I only believe in this kind of belief or faith. This is a time where you need to forget about your own ideologies and your own plans, and you need to unite. You need to unite and you need to stand together. And the call already for war has been made. There's nothing emotional about that. It is a fact. It is a fact. And right now, I'm very, very much concerned, not on the basis of emotion, but on the basis of the reality that is happening already. You have seen the EFF in the Western Cape. Let me tell you what's going to happen next. The EFF, they are coming to the table of Santaco. They're coming to the aid of Santaco in the Western Cape. Very soon, the national EFF is going to come in. And you have seen their behavior is characterized. I mean, listen, in the St. George's Cathedral, right in the middle of the sanctuary, the media is bombarding the mayor of the Western Cape. I am not coming here to you as a politician. I'm coming to you as the son of the soil, as a man that has been involved in working in the communities of the broader South Africa and in Africa. And I have the right to speak to you. I have the right to say civil society. I've been involved in civil society. I have been involved also in politics. In the youth, South African Youth Council, I've been involved in the community organizations. I'm not here to brag, but I'm telling you, if civil society are not coming to the front, if they're not coming to the front, there's going to be loss of life. There's going to be the economy in South Africa is going to be hit more than ever. The rand is already as low as it is. It's going to just plunge more deeper. One bread is already 25 rand. Come on, it's already 12 rand. I mean, just to drive from Muizenberg to Cape Town, it cost already 250 rand. Just to Cape Town and back, 250 rand. We cannot afford civil society when two elephants are fighting. Let me tell you what's going to happen. The grass will suffer. The grass will suffer. The grass in this case is the people, is the civil society. Unless civil society arise, come on, this is a slap in the face of the church leaders, of the imam leaders, of the Buddhist leaders, of the religious leaders, of the community leaders. It's a slap in your face. It's a slap in your face. This is the time. where you need to silence Malema with the good people rising up and there's war tactics. I mean, we have seen war all over the world. We have seen war in apartheid. We have seen war in different countries. In Japan, 100 years of civil war. We have seen the World War I, World War II in Europe and so forth. This is not a time for war. This is a time for the good people to arise. Sooner, the better. Because it won't be good. Let me tell you, it won't be good unless you come up. The only person that I see now in South Africa that's really, and he's putting up his family, is not even, is this guy Petrus. I don't know him. Petrus, and you know what? This strike, it is planned. It is to divert the attention from the war call that has been made by Julius Malema. It is really, and that's why we call on the international community, we call on the United Nations Human Rights Commission, we call on the United Nations. This is the time where they have to come in. This is where the time they have to come in, because I can see that civil society in South Africa, you are afraid. I don't know why you're afraid, and you cannot stand still and see how your own people in the Western Cape are suffering, and all the other provinces, they are just kept quiet. Don't look to the government. The government is the public sector. They have failed. Cyril Ramaphosa, the president, is quiet because they are in cahoots with the EFF. They won't say anything because Julius knows a lot about what they did in apartheid. So, the public sector failed. The private sector already failed. They don't want to put the money up. It is only the civil society now that can take a stand. And that's my call. Civil society